Alright, hello. I am excited. Are you excited? Things are exciting, you know? It's an exciting time. Yeah. Yeah. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I've been awake for a while and yet I'm just like, yeah. I'm just low energy. I think I'm just in that mood. I'm just in a chill mood. Controller's not working. This is me. There we go. Your sleep's been terrible. It's unfortunate. My sleep's been fine. I guess I just feel like waking up really, really slowly today. I had one of those really annoying dreams where I'm like partially nude, but not fully nude. And I'm in like a location where I shouldn't be even partially nude. And I'm like, I need to like go and like not be partially nude. But I need to like leave when no one's paying attention to me so I can just slip out and no one sees that I'm like partially nude. And then of course, it never fucking happens. And you're just like, the entire time you're like, I'm not exposing myself, I promise.
Let's get this over with.
Right.
I'm kind of where Fee is right now. Also, like, hitting enemies with these guns sucks because it's like verticality actually matters, but you can't aim up or down. Someone told you it was a bottomless party, and that wasn't a bottomless party. Exactly. It was also in a very large laundry room.
Locked and loaded. You won't get away. Now, go.
Just for the record.
This is it. Go. Ha! We'll cut our own path.
The entire time I'm like, oh, I can just like.
I did it!
Yeah. The weird thing is, at one point, like I magically transformed into having clothes, but my shirt was unbuttoned. I'm like, oh, I'll just quietly button up my shirt, and then leave.
Treasure.
And then, like, I was like, oh, I can't have anyone watch me buttoning up my shirt. And so I just didn't. And I was like, I woke up, I'm like, this is such a dumbass dream. What the fuck? And I've had dreams like that before.
Enemy sighted. Let's
I don't know what they're supposed to,
Leave it
like,
to me.
signify.
Locked and loaded. You won't get away. Now, go. Here we go.
He did one craft, and we got 9 turns of poison, petrification, 6 turns of strength down and speed down, and this one got 5 turns of faint and 5 turns of nightmare. For one attack.
All right.
My turn.
So these things are
My
BB as
turn.
fuck.
All right. Let's do this. That's your thing. Leave it to me. Go. Go. Leave it to me.
Still fainted for 4 turns.
Go get him.
You're pretty good.
Wouldn't stand a chance against you, though.
Wait, didn't he already have crystal? No, he didn't have crystal flood. Recover EP. What percent of damage is EP? What? Wait. So, like, spells are basically free? With the amount of damage we do. Especially with the AoEs. Like, if you do, like, 5,000 to everybody, for, like, four people, it's like 200 EP back. Did I miss I missed some crates, didn't I? I did not.
Right.
Oh, I actually...
Advantage is ours.
First time in this whole chapter.
It's my turn. Locked and loaded. You won't get away. Go.
My turn. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Kick. Eat that.
The thing is, when that level, it's gonna go up to 2%. Guaranteed.
Kick. Kick.
It's like, do you want to cast spells forever?
Take him out.
Here
My
you go.
turn. All right, let's do this. Leave it to me. It's my turn. Got it?
I'll try at least.
See how much it recovers.
My turn.
That was almost 200 EP. Oh, she doesn't have any sets. Oh, she does. A line. The line doesn't count though.
Here we go.
All right.
My turn.
Here we go.
My turn. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
My turn.
Go.
Okay.
My turn.
I know, it was Machias that I
Watch out, guys.
My
think of
turn.
them. They have these.
My turn. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Those things better do like a shit ton of damage if they ever get a turn, because they have so little HP.
Eat lead.
Oh, we don't need to worry about this tunnel that's been excavated recently in the abandoned tunnel. Oh man, that's not suspicious at all. Well, I haven't seen anything that fits the description we were given. Said they'd only found small amounts of it, but back before the tunnel was sealed. Shall we keep looking? Should probably make a more thorough sweep of the area. That's a big mushroom! That's like a jellyfish mushroom. So it decided to come out and greet us after all, huh?
This one's nasty. Watch out. Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Right. Give it up, everyone.
Wait, oh right, he doesn't have Shining on. He's not an evasion tank.
My
He's
turn.
just, I don't even remember what I have, what Reen is. I don't know what he has right now.
Freeze. Get it? My turn.
Miss.
Burn to ash. Another chance. Let's go, everyone.
Okay.
I'll handle it.
Yo, you be fainted. What else can I do to it? May as well just attack.
Now.
Gotcha.
You know, just do like
Right.
8k with my attack. I was gonna do like S-crafts and stuff, but I don't need to. This is a shame.
Arcus activate. Ha! My turn. Ha!
Here we go. There. Go.
I'll pick you up.
You're finished.
Okay, that was tough.
Nice work, though.
My controller's vibrating and I don't know why. Like, I won't stop.
Yeah, more of that. Thanks.
I did it!
Nocturne Bell. Sleep and Nightmare. Noise?
Done.
I did it.
Okay, I think it's bugged. Well, glad that's over. Oh. Found the linium! Is it just me, or does this look exactly like a nice chunk of linium? The monster had eaten it? That's a bit rougher of a ride than I was prepared for. Still, that's mission accomplished, I guess. Get back to the Institute of Technology. Let's say goodbye to the Chief on our way out if we get a chance. It's literally not stopping. It's still not stopping. I unplugged it? Okay, good. Alright, well, we'll obviously come back here later because there's this other door. I'm gonna run up to again. Let me in! Fine. What the hell are people wearing? I forget. Oh, yeah! I don't even need to wear the good course. I still win anyway. Wait, where's the Chief? Probably just ran by him. There was no walk in the park, apparently. Alright. I was expecting to be more, like, mine to go through. Or, like, at least one more screen.
A dangerous foe. Stay on guard.
I really don't need to fight things anymore. I'm so strong. Even these so-called boss fights aren't really much of a challenge for me right now.
Hostile spotted. Beginning
Leave it
combat.
to me. Let's see. Oh, this is a good catch.
Arcus activate!
My turn.
Okay. Target lock.
You okay?
Thanks.
Ow. Well,
Oh, we did it!
plenty of Sepith and Sepith Mass. I actually have money. Now that I have money, I'm not sure what to do with it.
Come at me.
Right!
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Got it.
My turn. Let's see. Oh, this is a catch.
Ha! Oh, we did it!
I did it!
As far as I know, I bought all the equipment I wanted.
Eat leg.
Maybe I'll take another look. I definitely didn't buy weapons for everybody, but like that's because they're casters.
Bring it on.
Shining darkness! Nocturne bell!
Here we go. All right, let's do this. Gotcha. Leave it to me. Now.
My turn.
safe for now. Eat lead!
I don't need any of these things. I don't need to go out of my way for these boxes. Alright, so I took the things. I did talk to everyone, so there's probably not a secret right now, per se. Door. So here. How much U material do I have though? Because I'm gonna want to get the like the attack itself. I don't really care about. It's the other like stats that they get for being upgraded. 18. That it costs like 7 each right now, so that's not worth it. There's so many chapters of this. Like, it's not worth losing the arts and the speed. And he loses some, like, speed and evasion? Not worth it. Not with how they're set up right now. Okay, everyone, I got armors for everyone. Evasion boots. Alright, I got all the equipment I want. I don't think that's ever happened in a chapter. Alright, Mr. Chatterbox. Take your blood ore. There should be plenty. Okay. Of course, if you actually went in and cleared the monsters out of there, I'm sure you could get plenty more. That's something we can consider after we prove this is a viable material. That's all part of the research. And this is Professor Schmidt we're talking about. I'm sure he'll deliver some kind of interesting result. It was an honor to have been able to aid the professor's research. Pretty rough job, though. Thanks and grateful for all your help. Wow. I could get the weapon. I still don't really need them, though. I don't really need the weapons. Alright, now what? Now we have dinner. Looks like the sun's starting to set already. That took longer than I expected. I'm not surprised. That was a hard day's work, even by our standards. Well, at least we were able to finish all the quests, and that's what really matters. Let's head back home away from my mother. Someone seems awfully cheerful. What's wrong? There's something going on over there. Seems like something out of the ordinary. Sounds like it's coming from the plaza on the lower floor. Hey, isn't that... No way. What are the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police doing here? I have a bad feeling about this. This doesn't look good. I don't know what's happening, but these guys look like they mean business. Go down to the lower floor and get a closer look. bad. Preserving order in Ruhr is the duty of the Nordia Provincial Army, our duty. We've had quite enough of outsiders like yourselves swaggering into town as though you own the place. If I may, we're currently here on a mission for which we have full authority. Besides, the expansion of the railways has increased the flow of money, information, and people across the country. These days, it takes a modern organization to maintain order in an interconnected world. That organization is the RMP. So why don't you take your sashes and your pointy helmets and kindly keep out of our way? You son of a... So I can't let insolence like this tarnish our good name. Now, let's not be too hasty here. They may answer to the Chancellor, but with only this many of them, they're nothing more than a mob in uniforms. Just roll out some tanks. What the hell? You insane? You can't just roll military vehicles into the middle of a city. On the contrary, arms exist as tools to defend one's territory, one's country. Had we been the ones fighting the terrorists, I assure you we would not have been outsmarted. Citizens of Ruhr, you have nothing to fear. In these dangerous times with terrorists running rampant, the Nortia Provincial Army is here to defend you from harm. And defend you we shall. These glorified beat cops are out of their depth. They know nothing of this community. I'd suggest you don't place too much trust in them. What a blowhard. It's like he's spoiling for a fight. He's really selling it to the populace. They can't just drive armored cars right onto the city streets. What do we do? They're both officially recognized military organizations. I don't think there's much we can do. But if for some reason things turn ugly, let's do everything we can to get all the nearby residents to safety. Right. I guess that's as much help as we can offer.
You're quite correct, of course. Both the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police have their own roles to fill, each important to the Empire.
Oh, hey. Captain Claire. I didn't know you'd arrived. I'll take things from here. That's her, huh? Yeah, the infamous Icy Maiden. Good day to you, officer. I believe the Imperial government notified you 2 days ago that we'd be conducting patrols and investigations in the area. Does that really cause such inconvenience that you felt compelled to bring an armored car within the city limits? Well... And frankly, I can't bring myself to agree with your assertion that we're out of our depth here. The railway is a network that crosses the entire Empire, allowing us to dispatch forces anywhere at a moment's notice. You can also gather divisions scattered across the country in one place in a matter of hours. In fact, we pride ourselves on it. It's our distinguishing feature as a division of the armed forces. I do keep seeing them pop up in the Imperial Chronicle. It's like Claire showed up at the perfect time. As quick-witted as ever, too. Now there's a classy lady for you. We have no quarrel with you and no reason to argue. We have enough on our plate with the terrorists as it is. But we've got a job to do, and so do you. Ultimately, our commitment is to the people of this nation. I'm sure you feel the same, no?
A query for you, then. How would you respond if a crisis were to occur in multiple places at the same time?
Oh, snap. Rufus uses his brother, really gets around. And always turns up where we least expect him. Lord Rufus, we didn't know you were in Ruhr. Are you leaving already? Indeed I am. His lordship asked me to extend my stay, but I'm afraid I have business to attend to elsewhere. I'll be heading out in short order. That's Duke Alberea's eldest son. As the noble faction's biggest up-and-comer, he sure dresses the part.
Ah, Captain Claire Revelt, I presume? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've heard much about you.
It's an honor, Lord Alberea.
Please, no need for formalities between us. Rufus is fine. Still, you seem puzzled as to what I'm doing in Ruhr. Or, to be more specific, how I got here. Do I assume correctly? The country's railways are completely under your control. Had I taken a train, you would have known it. And yet, there are no signs I passed through Ruhr Airport either. The truth is more mundane than fantastic. I arrived aboard the Alberea family's private airship, which currently sits just off a highway on the outskirts of the city, awaiting my return. Blind spots are an unavoidable reality. We all have them. As on the ball as you are, you do well not to overestimate your own superiority. After all, the hardest falls are the ones we don't see coming.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Now, isn't it time both sides withdrew? And remove those unsightly vehicles from the streets at once. A provincial army must conduct itself with valor and grace at all times. Would you not agree?
Precisely, my lord. Withdraw, armored crew, stand down. Stand down. Oh, fortune finds us face to face once again. So it seems. Thank you for defusing the situation the other day. You needn't be so formal. I was just in town to speak with the Marquis on my father's behalf. Imagine you two must have had a lot to talk about. Indeed we did, and the Marquis never makes it an easy time. I took advantage of all the excitement surrounding the Courageous' maiden voyage to take my little trip unnoticed. Given the current climate, it's impossible to predict what may happen, both here and in Ordis. We have 3 days. You have 3 days, in fact. 3 days of your field study remaining. I suggest you focus on your assigned tasks and stay out of trouble. I'm looking forward to seeing what Class 7 has to show at the Academy's festival, after all. Man, you meet Eustace and you think you've seen the nobility's golden boy, then you meet Rufus. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm almost loath to admit it, but over time I have gotten the impression that he's a good man. For a noble, anyway. He's a sharp guy. I can see why he has as much sway in the noble faction as he does. Well, looks like the sun's about to set. Why don't we call it a day here? My mother might know more about what's going on with the provincial army and the RMP. Yeah, I can get behind that. Nothing happens in Ruhr without Marcus Ragnar say so. We need to figure out what he's up to. I'm also rather curious as to what brought the railway military police out here. Or the army, who seems to be driving tanks into cities to win arguments now. Yeah, there's gotta be something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. It's gonna make for some interesting dinner conversation, huh? I'll find out soon enough. Anyway, come on, I'll show you to my home. Though, I guess you've already been there. It's just part of the Reinford building. Wait. She said this earlier. She literally said, oh, this is my house. And that penthouse suite on floors 24 and 25. That's my family's house, more or less.
Man, I can't believe your family has the top 2 floors of a world-class high-rise all to itself.
Yeah, even high-ranking nobles would trip over themselves to secure a luxury suite like this.
I was afraid you guys would react exactly like you just did. That's why I just kept my mouth shut. Sure, it's large, but it's so pointlessly large for just 2 people. And the only servant we have is Sharon. If you have Sharon, that's the only maid you need, even for a place this big.
You said it.
Well, we'll be guests here for the next 3 days. So, thanks for having us, Elisa.
Well, of course. Don't mention it.
My. Is it just me, or do I detect more than a hint of red on Lady Elisa's fair visage?
Could she be embarrassed? I am not.
We're here on a field study, so could we at least try to take this a little more seriously?
Oh, shut up, Machias.
Oh, lighten up, Machias. It just wouldn't be a proper field study without one of us getting embarrassed about our family.
It's true. Every field study involved getting embarrassed by your family. For somebody.
Welcome home, everyone. Feels nice to be back. I'll just ignore how you popped up to greet us the moment we walked through the door.
I just couldn't wait to see you. Now, if you'll just follow me, I'll show you inside.
2 people and a servant live here. She's not wrong. It's excessively large for 2 people.
Well, I'm impressed.
This is even more grandiose than I'd expected. You could see the whole town out there below. Talk about the lap of luxury.
Looks like a comfy place to take a nap.
You guys really think so? I've been away from Ruhr for half a year, so I guess it does feel kind of nice to be home.
I guess that's natural.
I've already finished preparing dinner. Please, let me know whenever you're ready to eat.
Thank you.
I don't know about all of you, but I'm pretty hungry. What do you say we... Wait, actually we can't, can we? Mother said she'd be eating with us tonight, so we need to wait until she comes home. And there are quite a few things we need to ask her, too.
Oh, actually, my lady, I'm afraid I received a call from the chairman earlier about that.
Oh, she canceled.
What?
Lisa, if you wolf down so much food so quickly...
You'll get fat.
Ah!
I thought they were gonna say hiccups, but sure.
It's just this once. I eat a balanced diet the rest of the time.
But you've been bolting down every course so quickly, I'm surprised you haven't inhaled your napkin.
Maybe we're gonna need to rethink your stage outfit for the concert.
Wow.
Crap. I almost forgot about that.
Wow.
If you're worrying about us, you don't need to, you know? I know your mother promised she'd have dinner with us, but we all know she's a busy woman.
And she said she'd try to make some time for us tomorrow instead.
But still. It's not that it bothers me so much, but she sits on Thor's board of directors. Who's she meeting with that's so important she can't even clear a little time to see us? She got off the Lusitania already, didn't she?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to say. She's not out on a date with a gentleman or engaging in any lascivious behavior, if that puts your mind at ease.
That's not what I'm worried about, not even close. Honestly, hearing she was seeing a man might even put my mind at ease.
Elisa?
Chairman Arena canceling her dinner. Tensions between the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police and Rufus's suspicious behavior. It's clear that something significant was happening behind the scenes. We just weren't sure exactly what. Well, we have the rest of the night free, so we might as well enjoy ourselves. You're welcome to look around the house as much as you want. But under no circumstances will you to step foot in my or Sharon's bedroom without our express permission. I know. So, Lisa, I heard you have a private library here. Might I be able to peruse your collection? Of course, would you show him the way, Sharon? As you wish, my lady. I'm sure we should nail down the rest of the stuff for our festival concert. Yeah, there's still a few bits we need to make some final decisions on. You want me to help out? No, I'd rather keep you fresh so I can get your opinion on our finished plan as a whole. We want an honest first impression on whether you think what we've got will go over with the audience. Alright, makes sense. Let me show you to my room, Fee. Fee. Beep, beep, beep. I need to do one thing super quick. So, I'll be right back.
Right.
Eh. This is me immediately going into the room. Oh, it's the library. Would you like another cup of coffee, Master Marcus? Oh, yes, please. What about you, Master Reen? I'd be happy to take your cup directly to Lady Elisa's room if that's what you'd like. What? You could just, you know, bring it out here. What does that mean? Bring it to a Lady Elisa's room. Were y'all staying in a room? Reen, this room is amazing. So many books here. That's such a... panoply? Panoply? I've never seen this word before. Different subjects. Plethora, I'd understand. Maybe that's what it means, essentially. It's as though you'd never again need to visit a library. I guess it's safe to say it meets with your approval. Yeah, you can say that. It's not every day I see such a well-curated collection. I feel a little giddy. Sharon told me that this room and the one adjacent were once Gwyn's private rooms. Which means all the books here are part of his personal collection. He did seem like a really smart guy, so... Oh, this is the front door. I was like, kitchen, but this is the kitchen. It's pretty... For a house like this is a pretty meager kitchen. Must say. For home office. Or is this Sharon's? Wait, because that looks like a bedroom for like... That can't be Irina's bed. I assume that's Sharon's bed. So this is Sharon's desk? Laundry room? Sure, sure. The laundry room is better than the kitchen. This looks like a guest room, if anything. Or Elisa's room. I'll do this last. This is the library, I know up there. Play the piano. This also looks like a guest room to me. And this is also a guest room. Plans going okay? Yeah, sure they are. We've decided who will be on what instruments and have a good idea of what our two songs are going to sound like. We should have everything pretty set by the time this trip's over. But then I'm hoping we'll be able to show what we've got to the rest of the class. Yo, good timing. I'm torn between these two designs for the girls' concert outfits. Which revs up your engine more, A or B? Whoa, neither. But if we want to lock in the guys' votes, we're going to have to give them what they want. Push those boundaries of good taste. Then we go in for the kill with a little wardrobe malfunction. We won't be winning anything but a trip to the principal's office if we get banned from participating. You need to make them less revealing. A lot less revealing. What's up with that little comments in the margins? Optimal bounce vectors? Show them titties? Are you serious? I knew we were overdue for a long talk about your prudish tendencies. Well, those issues aside, the base designs both look pretty good. I'm leaning toward B. I think it would look good on everyone. Optimal bounce vectors. He's a good math student. I'll give him that. All right, I need to go do the thing again. I'm just heating up some water.
Right. Right. Right.
Sorry, that took longer than expected. Quiet reading. Kind of like refilled my coffee, and then it was overfilled, and then I spilled some, and it was just like kept dripping on the outside. I was like, fuck. So I had to clean it up. Serene, can I come in? This is your room, huh? It's a lot bigger than I would have guessed. Really nice and tidy, too. I like the view from the window. Honestly, were you raised in a barn? You don't just run around a girl's room checking everything out. Sorry. Though these days, my mother is the only one who even uses this floor. There's so much space. It must feel pretty lonely having it all to herself. Lisa? Just a passing thought. Are you nervous because there's a boy in your room? I can always find someone else. That's fine, don't leave. I mean, yeah, it's the first time a guy's been in my room, but hey, you tricked me into admitting that. I didn't ask you to say anything. Don't fight, you two. I can play Blade?
Let's get started.
I guess we never had that train ride to play Blade with everyone.
Go on, draw a card. After you, then.
Well, this is ass.
What? You can't do that. Bolt. Bolt. Bolt.
How many bolts you got?
Bolt.
That's gotta be our last one.
Oh, same score? We better draw again.
Fuck off.
Oh, same score? We better draw again.
Just kicking
Looks
my
like
ass.
I'm going first.
A 3? That is not worth it. Thing is, the last time I was like, I had one mirror left, the game just auto-ended and didn't give me a chance to win.
Oh, same score? We better draw again.
Fuck off.
After you, then.
Just doing this on purpose.
What? You can't do that. Oh, same score? We better draw again. One more game.
No, that's what it was. It drew, and then I had like a bolt, and it's like, no, you lose. But I'm like, but I have a fucking bolt in my hand, and it's my turn. That's what happened. That's why you don't want to get stuck with those last.
Let the battle begin. We draw here, right? Guess we'd better draw again. You're first, I guess. Guess we'd better draw again.
What is with these two and
You're
like
first, I
specifically
guess.
drawing? Sucks. I want to use a bolt on something that drew like that. I want to use them. I guess I'd rather mirror this.
Crap. Mirror.
All right, so she's got a second mirror. No, I meant to hit the 4. She hit so many big numbers. That's probably gonna lose. All right, where's everyone else? Can I play Blade with Sharon? No. What? Why can't I play with Marcus? Well, too late now. I fucked it all up. Huh? Why don't Sharon knows something? Maybe I should see if she'll tell me anything. Not until I play Blade with people. I'm here to distract you. Why can't I only play with those two? Why are Fee and Elisa the only ones into a card game right now? Oh, there we go. Kind of just blew past that talking.
I'm not going to hold back.
I didn't read any of it.
Well then, go ahead and draw. It looks like you're up first.
I have such shit numbers.
Ah, crap. Bolt!
I'm off bolting a 3.
We're even. We'll have to redraw. It looks like you're up first.
Fuck my life.
We're even. We'll have to redraw. I'll go first then. Mirror! Ah, crap. Now you've done it. Now you've done it.
Oh, that's the last big number, I think. It doesn't have any bolts, though, which sucks, because I got 2 stabs. Oh, I lose. Yeah, I lose from here.
Looks like I win this time.
I swear, you just constantly get fucked by the draw in this game. Forever draw fucked. Alright, I can't play with them yet. Sharon. Wait. Oh. She's in the laundry room. Mr. Reen, is there something I can help you with? Perhaps you'd like to wash your back but want some help with those hard-to-reach spots? Not to worry, I'm here to help. I think I'll pass. Actually, Sharon, is Elisa's mother really alright? There's no need to worry about the chairman. Not as though she's wrestling with some abnormally large crisis or anything like that. Though I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss those specifics with you. I understand that, but I can't help but think about the quarrel between the Provincial Army and the RMP we saw this evening. I'm guessing the reason she couldn't make it is related to that somehow. The way you like to just throw potential theories out there reminds me of Lady Sarah. Perhaps that's thanks to her guidance as your instructor. I'm not really sure about that, but your lack of denial tells me I'm on the right track. You may interpret it however you see fit. However, I'd like to reassure you that there's no need for you to worry about the chairman. I'd much rather see you direct your concern toward Lady Elisa. Alright. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. Don't worry, Masterine. The maid must always be available to serve guests. Still, are you certain you don't feel like a rejuvenating back scrub? I'd be happy to give you a stimulating massage too, if that's your wish. The heart and the smile implies a happy. Is she offering a happy ending? Stimulating? I mean, I'm okay, thank you. I wonder what she's doing. Man, Marine is just like a nosy Norton, is what he is. He just sees a thing, he's like, I gotta go ask him about it.
All right, let's get started. Go on, draw a card. Same score, gotta redraw. I'm up first. Take this.
I'm gonna try and get his bolt out of the way.
Take this. You fell for it.
Do I want to bolt that? Just do this. I'll bolt that.
Not bad.
Ah, fuck.
Not bad. Same score, gotta redraw.
I could lose now because he drew.
Same score, gotta redraw. Oh man, I lost?
Okay. If I had lost that, like if I had drawn a 1 and he drew a 7, I would have been so fucking mad. That was like a sure victory that became less sure. Is she worried? I mean, Rain's always worried. He's a nosy Norton.
Go easy on me, okay?
Yeah, Lisa's really worried, but let's play some games.
Okay then, let's draw. Well, looks like I'm up
I
first.
feel like I almost I almost never get 1s. I never get them stales.
I didn't see that coming. Didn't see that coming. Mirror!
That's all you got?
Really? You're playing that now?
Mm-hmm.
Bolt!
Oh, wow. Wow.
Really? You're playing that now? Bolt!
The fuck?
Mirror!
Okay, he had more special cards than I thought he did.
Lost.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to Fee first. Where's Fee? Oh.
Hey, Elisa.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, were you worried?
A little, yeah. Seeing you like that just kind of reminded me of that night in Nord.
Oh, right. I'm so pathetic. I keep going on about how I'm going to be independent, But then I get all worked up over something as trivial as this.
Seeing the city from above at night is really something, though. And to think, you got to take in a beautiful view like this every night growing up.
Yeah, I guess so. It used to be my grandfather, my father, and my mother here. Then after my father died, Sharon joined us. But through the years, my family has always enjoyed seeing the lighted windows of Ruhr at night.
Something that never changed, huh? I guess it is to you what Ymir's mountains are to me.
Maybe every family has something like that. Still, first my grandfather left, and now Sharon and I aren't here most of the time either. Mother just stays here all on her own. Every time I think of that, I just feel like crying. It breaks my heart. I can't understand why she chooses to be so alone.
I thought so. You're not just angry at her then.
Well, she gets under my skin, that's nothing new. But if I was in her place, I don't know how I'd cope.
Probably by working more.
I couldn't live like she does, losing herself in her work all alone with no friends or loved ones by her side. She wasn't like that before, back when my dad was still alive. She's always been a career woman, but back then she was kind, funny. She had this warmth, you know? But ever since Dad passed away, she hasn't been the same. Work became her life. She pushed Grandfather out as chairman, all for what? More work? I've never seen her indulge herself. Not even once. If she isn't dining with some business partner, she eats nutrition bars instead of meals. Sharon scolds her for it, but that's how she is. And that's why I'm scared. I don't want life to just pass her by.
That's really sweet, Elisa.
So I know they're trying to go for like something kind, but like the stroking animation in this game just makes it look really fucking weird and creepy.
Where did that come from?
And they keep doing it to people.
You're always looking out for the people in your life.
Every time I'm like, oh, stop it.
Even when they get on your nerves, you still care about them. It's like how you and I were at first, or how you were with Laura and Fee. Heck, I still remember how you told me off for hurting my sister's feelings.
Yeah, hand on the shoulder would be a lot less weird and creepy.
You've been keeping an eye out for Milliam all this time, too. And you should know that we're all really grateful to you for it. Especially me. I'm worried about what's happening here in Ruhr, too. This is your home, and your mother might be caught up in whatever's going on. I think we should look into it. What do you say?
What? But with all our field study tasks, where would we find the time?
Why not do it while we're out handling those? Making some headway is always better than making none, right? I mean, I'm not the only one who feels this way. Everyone else does too. Fee cares. So does Elliot. Machias does too. Even Crow's been concerned about you. We can use our time in the city to poke around and find out more about what's going on. You know, kind of like we always do.
Well, if you say so, but I'll save the thanks for later. I doubt Sharon will tell us anything, no matter how much we pester her. But I'll ask around and see if anyone I know has any idea what might be going on. It shouldn't be too late to give some of them a call at least.
All right, I'll leave the info gathering to you. Once we get our task list tomorrow, we can discuss how we want to do this.
All right. Anyway, I think I'm going to start calling my contacts. Oh, and one more thing. If I were you, I wouldn't go around stroking girls' heads like that.
Thank you.
I mean, you don't just go whispering sweet nothings into any girl's ear, do you? This isn't so different, really.
Huh? Oh, I guess you're right.
Why? Okay. and I think I'm a sociopath, and I'm not so socially inept that I should know I don't randomly stroke people's heads. That's something like a parent does to their child, or like a loved one does to their significant other. Like, I don't go around stroking my friends' heads. If I did, though, it wouldn't stop there. They're not just a friend anymore. Know what I'm saying?
Sorry, it's something I always did to my sister when she was feeling down. But now that you mention it, she did seem to resent it more as she got older.
Yeah, it's also patronizing.
But when I stopped doing it, she called me insensitive and got all upset anyway.
I think your sister and I would have a lot to talk about. But anyway, I'll see you later.
All right. Well, she seems like she's feeling better now. I just hope our efforts will turn up some good leads.
Okay, so the other thing that I never got to say this at the time, but like the other thing that bothered me about Reen's sister being like in love with him is that like they already did this. Like they already did this. They already did it. That was a major thing in like this in the Sky trilogy. Like you have the daughter and the adopted brother, and then it's sister or brother. Like the sister starts falling in love with the adopted brother, and the brother's like, what? And this is the exact same thing. He's adopted. She is not. And it's just like, why are we doing the exact same thing again?
Huh? Call functionality works here? I guess it would, seeing as we're right in the headquarters of the company that built these. Maybe it's the instructor. Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, good, it went through. Glad I was able to get your number from Milliam.
Is this Captain Claire?
It is. I apologize for calling so late. Are you free right now?
Yeah. What's up?
There's something important I'd like to discuss with you, but it's a matter best discussed in person. Would it be possible for you to meet me in the city? Sooner is preferable.
Like, right now? Would this happen to be related to our field study?
Technically speaking, yes. But with the Provincial Army on alert, traveling in a large group would draw too much suspicion. That's why I decided to contact you directly. You're the team leader.
Feels like chapter 6.
People keep saying that, but I never recall agreeing to it.
It is in fact chapter 6.
But sure, I guess. I'll head out right now. Where should I meet you?
Go to the upper level. On the south side of the elevated walkway, you'll see a bar called F.
Nice.
It's a quiet, upscale establishment. The perfect place for a private discussion.
Nice.
A bar called F on the south side of the upper level. Got it. I'll head there right away.
I'll be waiting. I'm not on a schedule or anything, though, so there's no need to rush. You've got time. And by the way, I'd rather you didn't mention any of this to Elisa.
Huh?
Because what I want to discuss with you happens to involve the Reinford Company. But I'll leave it to your discretion. Anyway, you know where to find me.
It feels a bit cruel to keep only Elisa out of the loop. But it sounds like it's pretty important. I think it'd be better to go now and tell everyone else about it later.
Do I get an actual choice in this? What if I told Elliot? It's not a choice. I can't tell anyone anything. Okay? He's taking a bath. No shame in being honest with yourself. I know that one day you'll cast your cares to the wind, but in the meantime, if you ever need me, just call my name in your heart. I'm running to your side. I can't tell if if that's Sharon being Sharon, or if that's just like, or if Sharon is like hitting on Reen, being like, I want to rub your body. You move on to part 2? Nice.
Huh. I need to leave, but I don't want to leave the front door unlocked. But if I ask someone to lock up behind me, they'll want to know where I'm going. I guess I might have to tell Elisa where I'm going after all.
Will you be stepping out?
Sharon? I couldn't even tell she was there.
Because she's a demon.
There's no need to explain. That glimmer in your eyes tells me all I need to know. Not to worry, Master Reen. Your secret's safe with me. So enjoy your night to the fullest.
Wait, what?
You have a date with a fetching young lady, don't you? I'll make sure no one notices your absence, especially my lady. Just be certain you're back by morning.
I assure you, I'm not that lucky.
He could be. Sharon literally offered.
I just got word that this acquaintance of mine was visiting Ruhr, and they wanted to catch up a bit, so I was going to slip out and see them for a little while.
Very well then. I'll lock up behind you. I'd also be glad to help you build an ironclad alibi. No one would think twice, even if you were to stay out all night.
I appreciate the thought, but I don't think that'll be necessary. Anyway, I'll be back later.
Of course. Take care.
I feel like so many women are trying so hard. And Reen's just like, no, I'm a pure boy.
It's past 9 already, but I still see quite a few people working. I guess it comes with the territory, working for the world's largest industrial manufacturer.
It's a city that never sleeps.
What was that?
I don't know, I had it on turbo. I did see something, but I had it on turbo.
Right. She said she'd be waiting at a bar called F. It's supposed to be somewhere on the southern side of the upper level. Should I head straight there?
Where are you going?
Fee?
Oh, it was Fee.
How long have you been there? Wait, have you been trailing me ever since I left the penthouse?
Well, I saw you slip out. So, where are you going? Are you really headed out for a late-night romantic rendezvous?
What kinds of lies has Sharon been feeding you anyway? Okay, here's what's up.
That totally sounds like a rendezvous. Sorry, I shouldn't have interfered.
Whoa, it's not like that. Well, you know everything I know about it now. Why don't you come too?
You sure?
No reason not to. It sounded like whatever info she's got has something to do with our field study. And honestly, I wasn't all that keen on having a one-on-one with a military officer to begin with.
Gotcha. But first, I want to walk around a bit.
After we've been walking around all day?
Whenever I come to a new city, I always like to get a feel for what it's like during the day and the night. I feel kind of uneasy if I don't.
Oh, right. It must be a Jaeger thing. All right, I'll join you for a little stroll. I don't want to keep the captain waiting too long, though. Will once around town be enough?
That'll be fine. Okay, let's roll.
Okay.
By the way, did you happen to run into Sharon on your way out?
She saw me leaving, but she just let me go.
Even the best maids aren't that all-knowing.
Because she's a demon.
They seem oddly cautious.
Yeah, wonder if it has something to do with the RMP.
Alright, I'm just gonna have to wander around, I suppose. Your stew exploded? That's not right.
This is where Claire said to meet her, right?
Yeah, this looks like the place.
Alright. There's bound to be something that happens just because she's like, I want to wander around at night. So I feel like I need to go around and talk to everyone. I bet you it's for an AP. Did I talk to you already? I did. Oh, I knew there'd be a thing. Man, what a jackass. Ah, get it? Because his name's Jackass? I'm funny. Toddy, where are you? Give up, you can come out. He's a kiddo to this late. I'm a bit concerned myself. Maybe we should try talking to him. Something wrong? Who are you? Don't worry, we're good guys. But being out this late on your own could be dangerous. Shouldn't you be back at home with your family? Well, I want to go home, but Toddy said he really wanted to play hide and seek. This late at night? We were playing earlier too, but when I accidentally found him, he got really annoyed about it. Maybe it's because I usually can't find him at all, and and have to give up. But anyway, he ran off saying that there was no way I'd find them this time. How fun it is isn't the issue here. Both your families know where you are, right? Yeah, we're next door neighbors, so we were told it was okay as long as you don't go too far from home. I think Toddy's gone and hid himself pretty far away this time, though. I knew there'd be a thing. Wouldn't have hidden indoors. It's against the rules. Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
This was some kind of classy bar, I think?
Seems pretty lively in there.
Can I not talk to that guy in the corner? Oh, and even Yoon is on the phone with Elisa still. Can't. There we go. Aha! Alright, I bet you I know where that kid is. The first thought is right up.
Wow, this city's got a nice feel at night.
This is my place.
It's really pretty.
See? I immediately thought of this area. One box is pretty suspicious. Todd, if you're in there, let us know. Who are you guys? Got him. Locomo sent us to come and look for you. I can't believe he's just got adults to help him. That's cheating. Well, to be fair, it was our suggestion. He was pretty worried about you since it's getting so late. What were you gonna do if he never found you? You didn't seem to want to be found, so I doubt you would have come out on your own. You might want to set up a time limit next time you do this. Fine, I'll go home. I'm amazed you managed to find me in that box, though. You can't all be masters of stealth. Hiding in a box is a bit cliche, too. People do it all the time on sneaking missions. Wow, you're so cool. I want to go on a sneaking mission. Can you not give innocent little children strange ideas? Thank you so much for helping me find Toddy. Stop calling me Toddy. It's Todd, you dick. At least nobody ended up lost or hurt. It's really late now, though, so both of you need to head along home, alright? We barely got started. No Locomo needs to hide. What? I think we need to stop for tonight. Go home. Losers have to do what the winners say, right? Fine, I'm going. What's taking you so long? Hurry up, or I'm gonna leave you behind. That takes care of that. Anyway, we ended up getting sidetracked, but I think it's about time we head to the bar. For some reason, that reminded me of playing out in the streets at night as a kid. And one thing we did at one point was we played Scream Tag, where it's literally just tag, but one of us had that Halloween costume of like from the Scream movie, where it's just like a black robe and hood with like that white the white mask and just like a big plastic knife, and then whoever was it had to put that on and chase us. And playing that at night, oh man, that was a lot of fun. I grew up in a small town where no one cared. A smaller town. It wasn't a small town, but it was a smaller town. Imagine if I was a kid now, we tried doing that. Immediately things would get called. Police would show up. You get a big talking to. It's an inappropriate, needlessly violent game. Modern day sucks. You done looking around? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, someone was, like, misunderstood, like, saw it, misunderstood, and, like, called police. But,
All right.
Whatever.
Gotta find Captain Claire.
Of course, we didn't start at night. We started at, like, the afternoon, and we just, like, kept going into the night. So, everyone around in that neighborhood, they knew it was just us kids running around having fun outside.
Oh. Wow.
Man, I want to hang out in a place like this.
I guess it makes sense that she wouldn't come here in uniform.
The charms of an older woman, eh?
I think I'll manage. Sorry I kept you waiting.
Don't worry about it. Oh,
If I'm like, yeah, the only way this would exist is in a small town where like rents, rents for a business are really, really low. That's the only way this kind of thing would exist. It wouldn't exist in a city
Hi.
unless it costs like $600 just to walk into the place.
Yeah, I kind of ran into her on the way here and told her she could come along. That's not a problem, is it?
not at all. I assume you've been surveying the town while acting as Rain's bodyguard.
Sounds like you've done your homework.
The intelligence division has told me a little. Anyway, I think we might attract a little too much attention if we stay at the counter. What do you say we get a table for 3?
One of the 2 tables that this place has. I have been
It's good to
inside
see
like.
both.
Nah, I just remember there was like a tea shop that I went into that was like, it was actually smaller than this. There's this nice little tea shop that like served cakes and stuff. So you have like cake and tea. We were the disruptive people in the place.
I think this may be the first time we've been able to have a proper conversation.
You may be right. I was hoping I'd get the chance to sit down and talk with you too, actually.
Actually, there is a whiskey house downtown. I don't know if they're still open. Probably know they went under, but it's like behind the building in an alley. It's like this nice little lounge. Probably full all the time though. I guess I just have to look really hard to find a place like this.
Oh?
You sure you don't want me to go?
That's not what I mean. I have a lot of questions, like about why Milliam transferred into our class, for example. But there's one really fundamental question that would go a long way toward answering a lot of the others. What exactly is it that you and Chancellor Osborne are trying to accomplish? Let's look at that standoff at the Provincial Army earlier this evening. It's hard for me to feel much sympathy for them after they drove armored cars right into the middle of the city, but maintaining order in the provinces is generally accepted to be the duty of the provincial armies. Maybe it's just me, but it seemed an awful lot like you were just trying to provoke them by belittling their authority.
It did look like your people were picking a fight.
Viewed without the proper context, I can see how it might look like that. But right now, the factional conflict in the Empire is nearly at its breaking point. Crossbell is buzzing with talk of independence, and Calvert is still weathering its immigration disputes. In such volatile times, There's a very real need to create a far more expansive network to help maintain public order. The only organizations that are up to the challenge are the Railway Military Police and the Intelligence Division.
That may be the case.
Still, your boss is the one making those conflicts worse.
I can't deny that, but at the very least, the Chancellor is acting with a sense of integrity. He hasn't stooped so low as to give aid to terrorists, unlike some others I could name. I want you to at least understand that.
Wait, so...
Wow, she really said it. So the noble faction's been the one backing the terrorists, huh?
I'm afraid there's no longer any doubting it. We've all but confirmed the involvement of Duke Cayenne, the most prominent representative of the four great houses. The 3 airships the Imperial Liberation Front have been using have been traced back to Ordis as well.
I'd wondered how they got their hands on those.
I've heard the Duke is just a gaudy old man, but Eustace's brother came to pick him up in Legram, didn't he?
That's what Toval told us. And now, Rufus just so happens to pop up on another of his secret trips. Captain Claire, what's going on in Ruhr? And how are Elisa's family and the Rhineford Company involved?
I guess it's time to get to the matter I called you here for in the first place. The Railway Military Police is currently weighing the possibility of a forced inspection of Rhineford's first factory.
Sounds serious.
The first factory belongs to one of Rhineford's major divisions, right?
Correct. It's one of the main divisions and handles the bulk of the company's iron and steel processing, among other things. They're also currently under suspicion of something I'm not at liberty to discuss with you right now. The 2 of you are aware that project management at Rhineford is split up across several major branches, right?
It is?
And on top of that, she's got her hands in the development of our Arcus units, too. It's way too much work for one person. How many projects does Mother have under her wing right now?
Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that. But suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of the projects in development by the Rhineford Group. Lately, the directors have.
Come to think of it, I overheard Elisa and Sharon talking about something like that.
For years now, Rhineford has been the Empire's heavyweight when it comes to heavy industry and manufacturing. The company is split into different divisions that handle things like steel production, railways, weaponry, and tools. The problem is that those divisions have simply become too large. Large enough to have their own internal allegiances, some to the nobles, with others supporting the reformist faction.
Are you serious?
So even companies are taking sides.
I'm sure Irina Rhineford is aware of this to at least some extent as the company's chairman, but the self-supporting accounting system she introduced has the side effect of granting each division a long leash. Because of that, I doubt even she has a full grasp of the situation.
So, the first factory you guys have your sights set on for that inspection is aligned with the Noble faction, I assume.
You assume correctly. And the Provincial Army is doing everything it can to stop us from carrying out that investigation. That's what led to this evening's quarrel. I imagine Chairman Irina is currently doing her utmost to rein in all the divisions and get them back in line. The thing is, when she seized control of the company 5 years ago, she had to rely on support from both sides. Being indebted to them like that, I have my doubts she'll be able to target the underlying problem.
It's sounding shadier by the minute.
You can say that again. The situation seems even more dire than I thought. And while all this is going on, the factional conflict keeps burning hot across the rest of the Empire.
I've told you as much as I can right now. Tensions are mounting all over the country, but Ruhr has an extra fuse of its own. Try to gain an understanding of the crisis unfolding here. Then do your best to stay out of it. Whatever other lessons Class 7 takes away from this field study, I hope that ends up on the list. I wish you the best with the remainder of your field study. Please have the bill sent to the Railway Military Police Branch Office in Ruhr Station.
Certainly. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Wait! The bill!
Looks like she just picked up our tab. She gave us some good intel, too. For free, even.
And I can't just go running after her now. Looks like we owe her one.
So, you like the mature type, huh? She's sorta like Sarah. Except responsible and composed.
You can say that again. Oh.
Must be yours.
Hello? Reen Schwarzer speak.
Reen, what are you doing?
Oh, it's just you, Elisa.
Well, what do you mean it's just you?
Dang.
Is it true some girl invited you out for a night on the town?
Whoa, hold on. A late night date? I thought you only had eyes for me, Reen.
I do.
Anyway, good job, kiddo. You better spill all the details later, huh?
He'll do no such thing.
Now, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Fee was with him too.
Still, it was rash of you to go out on your own without at least consulting us.
Ready to head back?
Yeah, I think that'd be for the best.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
That was
I've got a
4
little
AP
warrior
for
for
that
you.
for that secret quest. I am 100% not getting up to 430 by the end of this game. There's no way.
Drinks are on me someday.
No way. There's no way. If those secret side quests, I guarantee I've missed all over the place, are each worth like 3 or 4. Nope. Nope.
The time has come. First Hype, then Crossbow. Now Roar shall be the third to witness our conviction.
As you wish.
We'll hit him so hard, they'll be picking up the pieces for weeks. You heard the boss, man. Tomorrow's a red-letter day for us. A real do-or-die moment, in every sense of the word.
All our preparations will be rewarded soon, when we sweep in and take the Chancellor's head. Keep your eyes on the prize, and give it all you've got!
Yeah!
The Chancellor's coming to town? Also, I really hope that Greylock is just like immunity to everything.
So tired.
The air here is so fresh, especially for a city with this many factories. Must be because we're up in the mountains.
I'll say, compared to the capital, the air quality is pristine.
Well, the capital does have a few 100,000 more people living there. Sure is a nice day today, isn't it, Elisa?
Not as nice as last night must have been.
I told you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. I cannot believe you! After all those things you said to me last night, you go rushing out to meet another girl!
Ooh, the skies might be clear, but I'm sensing a stormy forecast today.
Well, all things considered, even if we assume Captain Claire is trustworthy, I'm not sure how wise it was to go out on your own.
I know. In hindsight, I regret keeping it to myself.
Still, it was pretty bold of Captain Claire to show up alone to meet Reen. Even dressed down, I wouldn't have thought she'd go out alone with the provincial army on patrol.
I'm guessing she's more than strong enough to handle herself. Not sure what her weapon of choice is, though.
I wish I could have seen her all dolled up, though. But she was a real knockout. Come on, that would put a spring in any man's step. I don't blame you for sneaking out alone.
Oh! No! It's not like I knew she was going to show up wearing a cocktail dress. I swear!
You seemed pretty taken by her when she showed up yesterday, though. And your eyes were glued to her right up until she left the scene.
Oh, really?
So while we were enjoying a quiet evening, you were out carousing with a beautiful woman, were you? You lucky son of for shame, Reen! We're here representing the Academy on a field study!
Marcus, I thought you had eyes for uses and uses only.
I swear, you guys are just making things up at this point. But thanks to the information I got from her, we have a pretty good idea what's going on here in Ruhr. And now that we know, we should be able to do something about it. What do you think, Elisa?
Yeah, I'm in.
So in short, the first factory did something to catch the eye of the railway military police, prompting an inspection. And all the while, the provincial army's been here blatantly trying to prevent them from doing that?
Let's not forget that the first factory is run by none other than the Noble faction.
I know that the divisional directors have been operating without much in the way of executive oversight for years now, but Mother always allowed it. She thought that encouraging competition among the divisions would yield more innovations. I never thought that'd lead to something like this.
Seems like the lesser of two evils.
By the way, hearing about the first factory made me curious. Do the other divisions have their own political allegiances?
Well, to give you a basic idea, this is a bit oversimplified, of course. Divisions are made up of many people, and they all have their own opinions. But the positions of each division's directors are clear as day, though. The first and second factories in particular have had a pretty fierce rivalry going on between them for years. But even still, I wouldn't have expected the first factory to do something flagrant enough to prompt a military inspection.
Neither would I.
All right, we're gonna do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this. And when we tie this up all nice and neat for her, even my mother will have to admit she's grateful to us.
Sounds like a plan.
That's the spirit.
Offhand, I'd say this falls under the scope of our field study too.
Don't we
Thanks,
have
everyone.
general tasks today, though?
Sounds like we're in for a ride.
Anyway, let's take a look at the field study tasks Sharon gave us for today.
Right. Hi, Mama. A Hydra? Alright. Shots fired. RF arms. And find our kitty at the F bar.
Yeah, I think we can handle these.
It's
The
still 8 a.m.,
F
so
bar.
we have plenty of time to work our way through the list.
The effin' bar.
And while we're doing that, we can ask the people we meet about how things stand between Reinford's divisions. Look alive, everyone. It's time to get to work.
Right.
Roger.
Gotcha.
Cause they be effin' at the F bar. There it is. Yep. Immune to everything. He's almost immune to everything, but also has stats. You're immune to nothing. I want you to have strength. I can switch this one. Who has Mercuria? Somebody does. You do. I think 2 people. You do. Alright, so one of you 2 should have this Grail Locket. I want to lose 5 speed. I don't know. He's actually pretty fast, so I can give up 5 speed for this. He also has the Holy Song, so it kind of works out really well. Where the hell is it? I feel like I wanted to see more, but whatever. Okay, RF arms. Yeah, let's do the F bar first. Find that kitty. Wait. What? Oh, my house next to the dining bar F.